This is the story of Touki, a toucan who changed a family's life, bringing joy and strange sounds you've never heard. We never imagined having such an unusual pet, but Touki's arrival changed our lives in ways we could have never predicted. His story began with a chance encounter, one that transformed our home, filling it with joy, laughter, and the most unexpected sounds. An unexpected discovery at the market. One afternoon, we decided to visit the local market. We had no intention of bringing home a pet. We simply wanted to browse the stalls and spend some time admiring the animals. However, as we strolled through the marketplace, we noticed a section covered with old, tattered blankets. Beneath them were several cages, barely illuminated by the dim light filtering through gaps in the fabric. As we peered inside, our hearts sank. The cages were cramped and dirty, and the birds inside looked weak and neglected. Among them was a small toucan, trembling and pressed into the corner of his enclosure. His once vibrant beak was covered in dark spots, and his body bore the signs of malnourishment. A rash covered his delicate feathers. We didn't know what had happened to him, but we knew one thing for sure: he needed help. Without hesitation, we decided to take him home and give him a second chance at life. A new beginning for Touki. When we first brought Touki home, he was fragile and wary. His beak, which should have been strong and radiant, appeared dull and heavy. He barely moved, and it was clear he had little strength left. Determined to give him the care he needed, we immediately began researching how to properly look after a toucan. We learned that toucans require a specialized diet, ample sunlight, and plenty of space to fly and explore. We set up a comfortable area for him in our home, ensuring he had access to natural light. We provided him with nutritious food, hoping it would help him regain his strength. At first, he remained cautious, staying in one place and avoiding contact. However, over time, he began to show signs of improvement. Each morning, as soon as I woke up, I would find Touki perched on the windowsill, soaking in the sunlight. The warmth seemed to energize him, and he slowly started to gain confidence. He became more active, fluttering around the house, curiously inspecting his new environment. Every day, he grew stronger, and before we knew it, he was exploring every corner of our home with the excitement of a child discovering the world for the first time. Touki, the mischievous companion. As Touki's health improved, so did his personality. He was no longer the weak, frightened bird we had brought home. He had transformed into a lively, mischievous companion. His curiosity knew no bounds, and he was constantly on the move, hopping from furniture to countertops, always looking for something new to inspect. If I was holding something in my hands, whether it was a spoon, a pen, or even my phone, he would try to snatch it away with his beak, eager to play.
Excuse me, are you plastic wrapped? Sir. What are you doing? It's a little tight in there. Chicken? Sir. Yeah, I know. You like your little forts.
Touki adored being the center of attention. No matter what we were doing, cooking, cleaning, or simply relaxing, he wanted to be part of it. He would follow us from room to room, making sure he wasn't missing out on any excitement. If someone left the house without him realizing it, he would let out an ear-piercing screech, demanding answers as to where they had gone. But the most surprising moment came when we discovered his unique way of expressing affection. One day, as we were gently stroking his feathers, we heard an unusual sound. At first, we thought we had imagined it, but then we realized Touki was purring. Just like a cat, he produced a soft, soothing hum that melted our hearts. His body relaxed completely, his beak grew heavier, and he surrendered to the comforting sensation. It was a clear sign of trust, and in that moment, we knew how much he appreciated the love and care we had given him.
Fort time. You're supposed to be over the plastic, not under the plastic. That's not how it works. It's just not how it works. I know you look so cute.
The challenges and joys of having a toucan. Owning a toucan is a tremendous responsibility, and like common pets, they require constant attention, a proper environment, and a diet that mimics what they would eat in the wild. Touki absolutely hates being alone and always seeks companionship, making it necessary for us to dedicate a lot of time to him. Despite the challenges, we have never regretted our decision to bring him into our lives. Every single day with Touki is an adventure. His intelligence, playfulness, and affectionate nature have made our home livelier and warmer. He has a way of communicating with us through different sounds, each one reflecting his mood and desires. Sometimes he chirps excitedly when he's happy. Other times he lets out a sharp squawk if he wants attention. We have come to understand his language, just as he has come to understand our love. Looking back, it's incredible to think how a simple trip to the market led us to such a wonderful companion. Touki has not only become a beloved member of our family, but he has also taught us the value of compassion and the joy of caring for another living being. If you enjoyed Touki's story, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more heartwarming and inspiring stories. And if you're considering adopting an exotic pet, I strongly encourage you to consult professionals and thoroughly research their care requirements. Only with proper knowledge and dedication can we ensure that these amazing creatures live the happy, healthy lives they deserve.